Hello, Capricorns, my vibrant energies. Sweetie pies, how are you feeling today? Are you feeling kind of royal? Are you feeling kind of special? Are you feeling one of a kind today, babies? That's just me quoting the great and wonderful Taurus Riley. Song called She's Royal. Is that what you're feeling today? Right, so welcome, babies. Look at me having my own little chat here with the Cappies. Okay, Capricorns, thank you so much for stepping by, and anybody else who's decided to come to the channel today. I really do appreciate you. Thank you for your time. This is Vibrant Energies, and I'm Vibrant V, Lady V, Baby V, VJB, Awesome V, Sweet V. You get the point? Crazy V. That's me, baby. Okay, guys, so if you are new to the channel, subscribe, go ahead, feel free. It is completely free, baby. Completely free. Honestly, it costs you not a goddamn thing. You pay more for a coffee than you do for this, just to click on this site. Okay, I'm on this channel. Right, so all jokes aside, please, like, subscribe, and share, and all of that. Let's get straight into the message. These are healing messages for Capricorn. Capricorn, are you that eager? You might be drowning in emotions, or you might need to be healing something up to do with your emotions. But let's get to it. Capricorn, healing messages for Capricorn, please. Healing messages for Capricorn, please. Thank you. And also here. Thank you. Thank you, bobbies. Oh, we're not doing reversals in this reading because we are healing. 5 of materials, which is 5 of pentacles, my sweeties. And 5 of inspiration, which is 5 of wands, also my babies. Okay. So you're feeling some kind of way? Worried about it too? There's some kind of conflict within you also, my sweeties. Oh, Jesus. 7 of inspiration. You are in an action-orientated energy, but ooh, there's some challenges for sure. Right, let's just get some clarifiers straight away or whatever it is. Babes. Is this what we're doing? We're just throwing it out like this. Kiss sauce. Oh my God, Capricorns, what's going on? Sorry, okay, stop. 4 of emotions, which is 4 of cups. Queen of emotions, which is Queen of Cups. Ooh. And then the wheel. Okay, yes. Oh, thank God. I was worried for you, babies. Just a little bit, not much. Okay, so healing messages. Healing messages. Regarding the 5 of pentacles, 5 of material, is you feeling kind of I don't know if you're not feeling good enough, Capricorn, or you're feeling slightly you're feeling not so great, all right, babes, or a little bit beaten, or you're questioning things, or maybe there's some changes taking place for you right now that's kind of feeling a little bit conflicting for you. I say that because we also have the 5 of inspiration, which is about, it's kind of like, this speaks of, the 5 of wands, the 5 of wands, which is like people fighting one another. There might be some conflict. It might be around you or inside of you, okay? But mainly in this energy, this is about you. You've already got the 5 of coins here, the 5 of pentacles, that says you're feeling sad, you're feeling like, you know what, I use this term so frequently, it's like I want to get away from it, the woe is me thing, but really it's feeling a little bit sorry for yourself, or just feeling like you're lacking, you're like you're not good enough. You're not feeling very confident. There you go. Jeez Louise. You're not feeling confident in yourself, but you're kind of doing some internal reflections, because look at this. This is about your feelings, mind you. This is about you reflecting on your emotions about things. It's about you kind of really looking at the depths of it. There's so much emotions here, Capricorn. This is amazing. But as you do so, you're setting boundaries. This is good. Great. So ultimately, it feels like there's been a situation, or right now, presently, the energy is that you might be feeling a little bit like you're not good enough, you're lacking or something. But honey, there's transformation. There's 2 5s here, 5. All, do you know what I mean? And then we have 7, which is essentially kind of more like your spiritual, some kind of spiritual transformation. So whatever's taking place inside of you right now, babes, that's challenging you, it's making you feel like you're not good enough, or you're beating yourself up for whatever reason, there's transformation available for you. Now, it may be in you needing to set some boundaries, some healthier boundaries for yourself, that you will get, the victory that you need. That might have come as a revelation. It could also mean or be that you need to let guard, let your guard down a little bit, because it's wonderful to set boundaries, but if you're just boxing yourself in and you're not allowing anyone else to enter into, your circle, your mind or your heart type thing, you're kind of limiting yourself, you're cutting yourself off, and it's not done in the healthiest of ways. So just be mindful if that's relevant for you. The thing is, I would understand why you might be wanting to do this right now, babes. With the available energies of feeling like you're not good enough, or feeling like, there's been some kind of conflict maybe in or around you, okay? It could be to do with other people. You might be having some kind of challenges with some people right now that might be causing you some kind of pain. What's interesting is, so with the 5 of Pentacles, 5 of materials to the 4 of emotions, 4 of Cups, is about, it's kind of like, look at this. She sat inside of the greatest, biggest cup here, right? But she's feeling sad because all she can see is her 3 cups. So Capricorn, and another thing as well. We have 2 people here. So is this a reflection of you? Is this something about, okay, hold up. This is definitely to do with you, of course, right? Healing messages specifically for Capricorn. Hold up. I'm gonna need some clarity on this, Capricorn. This one's kind of got me a little bit. I think maybe because I'm just seeing too much on this card, and it's just kind of, it's like, what am I focused on? Maybe that's the thing. Is that your thing? Is that what maybe that's a concern for you? Like, what are you focusing on right now? In your emotional space that's got you feeling this way. So maybe that's something you need to consider. What are you focusing on right now? And it's really interesting because in the 4 of Cups, what's the 4 of Cups look like normally? Yeah, it's normally a person rejecting love and the cup is being offered somewhere. But for some reason, there's 2 people. You can see the outline, right? Yeah. I mean, probably easier on camera than it is in real life. So it really is doing something to my eyes, trying to like, because it's like depth perception in and out of it. Like I need to, yeah, anyway. It's actually giving me a little bit of a headache to try and concentrate on that. Yeah, I'm very curious why there's 2 people in this, but they're not even. It's kind of like then. Oh. Right. First of all, it's a reflection of the one person, anyway. Okay. Immediately when I said that, actually, what I'm getting is it feels like what you're feeling is as a reflection of you. It's as a reflection of what you're thinking. That's what's occurring, which makes sense because the 5 of materials is you feeling sad and sorry for yourself. This is about you needing to adapt and change your perspective, babes. That's what this is. You got to change your perspective. That's what you're being encouraged to do. That's actually the advice here. Instead of looking at the glass as half empty, it's more about looking at it as like it's half full, right? Because instead of feeling sad that you've only got 3 cups, be grateful that you might, you're sat in the big 4th cup anyway, babes. So this is all a matter of perspective. This is literally just you looking at things from a particular view that had, made you feel less than. Yeah, it made you feel less than and it made you feel rejected, honey. Okay, so the battle was to do with some kind of thing that you really cared about that made you feel like, there was an abundance here or something that really gave you joy and a sense of beauty as well, a sense of, I don't know. Okay, so I'm just going to speak on this, but the Queen of Emotions, Queen of Cups, look at this magnificence of what's underneath here. Beautiful gorgeousness, just, right? And this is almost like this is what your emotions are, really big emotions underneath. But then look at the top. This is you. This is the person right here. Right? So it's like you have all this emotion underneath, but it cannot be seen. You're quite cool and calm on the outside, which is very accurate for a Capricorn. I'm sure that's 100%. We don't always see your emotions. This is the thing about you guys. You don't often show your emotions. That's very interesting. But anyway, so the conflict could be in the fact that you're feeling this emotional depth and turmoil within you. We've got the 5 of Inspiration here. This fighting. Maybe there's some kind of turmoil. You're fighting something inside of you. But you're not, it cannot be seen. That's really what I'm getting. There's a lot of things not being seen around you, Capricorn. This is insane. It's beautiful is what it is. Why? Because these images, they're kind of ethereal. They're not even here. They're more like a spiritual kind of an element, which is really interesting to me. I'm still stumped as to why it's two people. But this could be to do with a partnership or a connection. I don't know. But either way, there's conflict. There's fighting. And if there's fighting, it's either between other people or yourself. Okay? I don't know what you're fighting or why, but okay. And you're setting boundaries as you're doing this, though, in order for you to feel in control. The wheel, look at her sat on top of it. Everyone else is kind of just like free flowing around the wheel, just anyhow, relax, whatever it is, but she's on top of it, trying to like really kind of, what's the word? You know when you anchor down and you kind of really set a heavy base, that type of thing. So I don't know, with this type of energy coupled with the Seven of Swords, you might be setting your boundaries might be a little bit high, a little bit harsh right now. And it might just be to kind of be, just be mindful how you do that. Just be a bit more flowy to allow the wheel of, the Wheel of Fortune to change how it changes. Sometimes it's luck, sometimes it's not. It just is. That's just life. It's nothing to be afraid of. But for some reason, it's almost like you're trying to control it. Whatever it is, you're trying to control it. You're really trying to control it. It's like you're pushing aside everything to control this Wheel of Fortune, this thing that you desire. Maybe that's what this emotion is underneath. Maybe all this personal internal conflict is about how much you desire kind of, I want to say, a sense of greatness or whatever it is. The wheel could also speak of, cycles ending. So you might be ending this cycle of, or it's encouraging you at the very least to end that cycle. Interesting. Okay. Ooh. The cycle of overthinking or feeling like you're not good enough or you're not worthy or whatever it is, okay? And that was the Page of Materials, which is the Page of Pentacles. Healing messages, please, for Capricorn. Healing messages. That's also the Page of Voices, which is the Page of Swords, I believe. Yes, Page of Swords. And then one last one, please, for Capricorn. Yes, thank you, honey. Nine of Voices. There's a lot of thinking or speaking up that you got to do, babes. Right, so I feel a sense of, I don't know why, I just felt the need to say go back to the drawing board, okay? Why? Because we've got the Page of Materials, Page of Pentacles, guys. So this is about studying, this is about looking at things, reflecting, deeply learning. It's essentially being committed to your learning, understanding that you don't have all the skills, you don't have all the tools, don't have all the resources, money, finances, whatever it is, but you're invested in learning and like really taking in information. I know the images are a bit weird on this card, trust me, I know, but I know what it kind of evoke. I know exactly what it is evoking inside of me. And even though you've started, you may have started this this project, this endeavor, this connection, or whatever it is that this is related to in your life. Whatever you've started, it's like it's showing some form of beauty in the sense of it's a rose, right? So it's that, but it's not a tree. Do you know what I mean? So it's beautiful, but it's kind of in its beginning stages, or it's how do I say it? What did I want to say? What I wanted to say was this: it's in its beginning stages. It hasn't reached its maturity. It hasn't reached its peak. Its highest level, or it hasn't grown to its maximum yet. Okay, so there's still hope. So I guess what it's saying to you is, be hopeful, babes. And if in doubt, go back to the drawing board, reflect, go back and start again. That's really what I'm picking up here, because you're feeling sad about something. You're feeling like you're lacking. You're not feeling good about it. I don't know if there's even a rejection here, but this feels like it's just about you and the way that you're looking at things. I don't feel like this has anything to do with anyone else. This is really about you really looking at yourself and all of that. So you might need to kind of go back and look at where your thoughts, what do I say? Not you. Yeah, your thoughts or your beliefs originated from. Possibly. There might be something to do there. I'm getting a deep sense of something to do with your roots that you need to look at, Capricorn. Don't even know where that's coming from. I didn't get that from that card before, but okay. Right. And the and the Page of Voices, like I said, is the Page of Swords, right? Do I have that correct? Yes, I do. Is the Page of Swords. Okay, so the Page of Swords coupled with the so the Page of Swords is basically, it's kind of like you've had a revelation, something, or you need to make a decision about something. There's some kind of decision making that needs to take place, or it's about you kind of having a level of confidence in the decisions that you make or prepare. It's kind of like you're preparing to make a decision. This is very interesting to me. That's actually the energy I'm getting. But either way, if it's that you do battle with making your decisions and your choices, it really is just asking you to kind of take your time to look at things properly, okay? Really assess them, feel them out, and consider what works for you. Understand how it relates to you, how it pertains to you, okay? And consider your thoughts about this, your genuine views about it, right? So yeah, if there's conflict, within you, and it's making you feel kind of emotionally unstable as well, I don't know, there's something that's, whatever's occurred, Capricorn, has not made you feel good, okay? That's the very least I can say, and it's like I'm feeling your pain a little bit, man, because you really didn't decide just to put your walls up. You just couldn't do it. You just like, this is not, I'm an emotionally abundant person, like I want to love. But for some reason, you've been left out in the cold or feeling emotionally left out in the cold, okay? Whatever that looks like, however it resonates in your connection right now. And I say connection, I meant your situation. Whatever that could be work, I don't know. Work, family, possibly. Yeah, this is interesting. Okay, hold on, guys. Sorry, just give me a second to... Yeah, because then we have... Yeah, you're setting boundaries. Because it's almost like by setting boundaries, it's like you then get to control like the luck that you have. I know that sounds really weird, but that's really what I'm picking up for you. It's really weird. It's like you're pushing out everything else just so you can anchor down on this wheel, this prosperity, this hope, this joy, this abundance you're seeking. Right, so the 9 of voices, which is the 9 of swords. Yeah. Possibly by setting up the boundaries, it allows you, in setting out your boundaries, babes, it will allow you to kind of be more able to have peaceful nights. Does that make sense? To free yourself from all of these possibly turbulent, dark thoughts as well, possibly, okay? Because that would be the 9 of swords. The 9 of swords is you really feeling like beaten up and beaten down. But also, hold on. I don't know, I'm getting a sense of also having revelations through dreams as well, guys. I don't know what that's about, but yeah, that might be a healing. That might be something that might be coming up for you, Capricorns. I don't know what that is. Again, I have to just go by what I pick up, because I don't pick up the same thing in every reading and every card or every time I come back to the same, But I get a sense that there's some kind of healing, or maybe it's not even sleep per se, but it's just, okay, so alternative to sleep would be a meditation type thing, right? Where you're present, but you're kind of like, your mind is free from stress, thoughts and worries. And in doing so, it possibly gave you an inspiration that made you feel like, made you feel better. Do you know what I mean? Because look here, she's sleeping almost on a cloud. This one, what's she doing? I don't know, it's really interesting. Yeah. I think maybe by setting up your boundaries is a thing I'm just gonna say, it just makes sleeping easier. So it's just kind of, it eases your overthinking. It kind of calms you down and it steals you out a little bit, is really what I'm getting. I say steals you out, but you know what I mean? Like makes you feel a bit, maybe more grounded. Hence the reason why you're so anchored onto this wheel. Maybe. Because it's possible, when you set boundaries, it's kind of like, well, okay, I know what I like, I know what I don't like, I know what I can work with, I know what I can't work with. And so now you can just feel more free. And as a result, it just feels like there's more luck, if that makes any sense. And it's not necessarily luck, but just like, do you know sometimes it's hard to speak up about what it is you want, right? And so when you, yeah. And when you do finally get to speak up, which almost feels like setting boundaries, it's like, hey guys, this is how I genuinely feel. I've been putting up with your BS for long, or whatever the scenario is, but just go with me on this. I've been putting up with such and such. I'm speaking up about it now. And essentially I'm saying, I can't tolerate this anymore, or I would like, this would be a better alternative for me. Okay. And in doing so, it just means that you just feel like a sense of lightness on your chest, and like you could just breathe easier. Do you know what I mean? And the burdens are lifted. So the 9 of swords isn't as, do you know what I mean? It's not a weight on you. Even the energy of this 9 of swords, I'm not even getting the most terrible vibes, if I'm honest. This is why I'm really struggling. I'm just like, this is not, it feels like, or maybe it's just the concept of just calling you to be still. Do you know what I mean? Just resting and trusting this process. Caps, I don't know why this one really had me stuck. I don't know what's going on with your emotions over here, but babes, you are definitely an emotional person, okay? You have love to give. You are a loving individual. So whatever's occurring that's, I don't know, making you feel some kind of way, possibly pull back then. If it feels like you're giving off too much of your love or too much of your emotions, too much of yourself, whatever it is, then perhaps just pull that energy back just a little bit, okay? Just so you can kind of have a clarity of mind, separate yourself. Or it could be that you might need to set some healthier emotional boundaries so that people don't make you feel so much of, the Nine of Swords energy in your head, constantly overthinking, because it is Nine of Voices, right? And so therefore that's other people's opinions as well as your own. There's a lot going on inside of your mind. So to ease that, it's about setting the boundaries to say, no, this is what I think versus what you think. And this is what works for me. That makes me feel prosperous. The wheel being here. This is what's allowing me to kind of make the changes I need for me. So yeah, that's the most I can say. And it's just asking you to listen. First of all, this energy of feeling like you're lacking, I'm going to pull you up on that straight away. Please, this is not your channel if that's how you feel, okay? Or at least don't rest in it. There's a season for everything, but you are abundant, you are great, you are magnificent and amazing, okay? I mean, I don't even need to tell a Capricorn that. Let's be honest. I feel like I don't need to tell Capricorns or Aquarius is how amazing they are. It's like they know it, okay? So I don't know what's got you feeling doubtful, baby, but you need to kind of reset yourself and remember who you are. You got your Page of Material energy here as well. So tap back into your grounded energy, your earth energy to still you down, to kind of ground you a bit more if that's a thing for you, okay? Because my you guys connecting with me are amazing, great, awesome individuals. So I don't want anyone feeling, caught up in their emotions as if they're not good enough. That's a joke. Not around here, babes. Not around here. Okay. So yeah. If you do need to pull back your energy, if there's too much conflict, that's the one thing I say, that's one of the most powerful tools we have. Sometimes we offer a lot of love to people, everything outside of ourselves all the time. But if it's not healthy for you and you feel like, people are taking advantage of that, babies, I'm the quickest one to tell you to cut that out. That's me trying not to swear here. But anyways, okay. Sweeties, I don't think it's that bad for you, to be quite frank. But I'm not in your circumstance. I don't know the nuanced details of it all, okay? But outside of that, honey, I would appreciate your like. I would appreciate your subscribe. I would appreciate your comment. And also, if you can be bothered to share it with somebody. Make their day too. Help them to heal, all right? All right, honeys. Have a great, fantastic, awesome, wonderful, abundant, vibrant day. And I will see you on the next ones. Now I'm going to be heading over to Aquarius and Pisces, but if you want to check out all the other ones I've done before you, go ahead, babies. Aries through to Sagittarius. Okay, go check those out. Okay, bye.